Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Shalanda Says. This week is my How I Do It segment. And if you know me, you know I love time management stuff. I absolutely love anything time management. So today I'm answering a time management question. This question says, how does one manage time as a business owner? It's very important to write down what you have going on. Write down, I have my list right here. Write down any thoughts that pop in your head. Have some paper to the side where you can write down the thoughts that pop into your head so you don't forget what you need to do. And also make sure that it's on a little piece of paper, and make sure that you don't have little pieces of paper everywhere. You'll find yourself unorganized and kind of stressed out trying to find the paper and remember what you had on the paper. So I recommend having a place to put your little pieces of paper. So first tip is write everything down. And the next tip would be to have a schedule. So after you write everything down, you need to be on a schedule. Give yourself a realistic amount of time to finish everything. All right, let me specify this for business owners. What I do is I have a schedule for outside of the business, and I have my scheduled time to work my business. For example, the kids, I have 4 kids, they go to school between the hours of 7 to 8. I schedule myself workout time after everyone has been dropped off to school or called the school bus. After my workout time, breakfast, I have an allotted amount of time to work on my business. When people are scheduling with me, I give them a link. If they want to meet with me, they have a link I ask them to go to. This is so much easier for me to have the link for people who I'm not talking to at the moment, maybe email. We send each other an email. So they use the link and they schedule themselves within my window of work hours. My work schedule, my work calendar is synced with my Google Calendar, which is in my phone. And I don't like being on electronics all the time. However, that calendar in this phone is very helpful because the kids will have things come up. Right now, we're in a pandemic at the taping of this, and a lot of things have been last minute. This having the phone with the calendar link, I can click on a link or whatever's in the email and put it on the calendar so I don't forget. All right, so write everything down, have a schedule. All right, another thing for time management, after you write everything down and have a schedule, give yourself a break. This is something I have to remind myself to do, is to relax and have a break. Because if I don't make myself relax, I will be going all day. And I don't know about you, but I have low iron, so that means I automatically have low energy. And I give myself a break to allow for self-care. And what this self-care looks like is me working out, me taking my vitamins for my iron, and me taking my multivitamins or any other vitamins I have, the fish oil or whatever. For those of you who don't know, my husband is military. He's been away. We've been geographically separated, and he will be coming. I'm trying not to use military terms. So he's PCS and he's having a change of duty station. So he's moving from where he's working now to where the children and I are, fortunately. And I plan to take a weekend getaway. And I told him I plan to take a weekend getaway because I've been doing everything by myself for months. There's no family in town. We're fairly new, so I don't have any friends to help out. One thing I used to do are military spouses tend to depend on one another. We have our little community where we help each other. I was fortunate enough to have some military spouse friends where we drove each other's kids to school. And that can be a big break in itself, just not having to drive somewhere. So, anyway, again, write everything down, have a schedule, write the schedule down, and take time for self care. All right. So those are three things you should do as a business owner and also in general, because as a business owner, I know you have a personal life and I know that you also have the business side of things. And if you're not careful, you can find yourself working all day to grow your business. If that's what you want to do, great. Just make sure that you are purposely working on something that is actually growing your business. For example, don't get caught up in designing flyers and when you could be making phone calls. Give yourself an allotted amount of time to design the flyers and give yourself an allotted amount of time for phone call making. All right. So I hope these tips helped you. If you need time management or career coaching help, I'm your one. I'm the one. So don't be afraid to contact me, and I will see you next time on Shalanda Says.